Hi everyone, this is Sybil. I mentioned that I was going to share with you some of my scrapbook layouts that I made many years ago. I do want to preface this video by saying when I made these layouts, I really was so new to scrapbooking and actually fairly new to paper crafting still. I'd only been doing cards here and there. So I really didn't have like a sense of style, and I didn't know about, how to necessarily layer or frame or how to embellish correctly. And, like you don't want to put brown on brown on brown. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to see that in here that I'd have a brown background and then I'd put brown matte down for a photo. And I didn't have a style. I didn't really know what I liked. So I would watch some videos, and then some of my friends shared their layouts and their albums, and I would look and just think, wow, that was so neat. So I kind of got an idea, but I still didn't really know what I was doing, and you will see that. So these, again, I made these probably at least 10 years ago, I'm thinking, if not maybe more. And so yeah, I was, like I said, fairly new to paper crafting still when I made these. So I do have other layouts that I will share that I made more recent than these. And so my style, I went to a couple of classes and then a crop, and then I just kind of finally, the last one, I put my own spin on it and I liked it. It's probably one of my favorite layouts. But most of these that you're going to see, I will either redo them or give them like what I'm going to call a facelift somehow. And I was going to tell you one other thing. Oh, last night I took several of my scrapbook layouts apart because they were that bad. They were just, so bad. Now, everybody has their own scrapbooking style. Just mind you, I had none. So if you leave a comment, be nice. I know these aren't great, and like I said, I have my own sense of style now when it comes to paper crafting. I know what I like and what I don't like. I know how to layer and what colors go well with each other, and so I think I will do better with my scrapbooking from now on. Okay, so this one is of our oldest son when he was in kindergarten, and they had like a little carnival there, and they brought the pony there for the children to ride. And so he's up there on the pony, and these letters, they're chipboard, and I believe I got those from Close to My Heart. So I just inked them with whatever type of ink I had. Now, I didn't have like any great type of inks, and I think I just used a sponge. Didn't do a very good job on them. So it says cowboy, and see, I'm not sure what I was thinking putting this like sticker that has green on it on this page. So I look at that now and I think, that's kind of different. But look, I was tearing some paper. I have magic mesh back here. I matted the photos, but look at how it's so off center there. I added some stickers, this felt cowboy hat. So there's a chuck wagon, there is, or we'll call it the chuck wagon. It could just be one of the wagons. And then some cowboy boots. So yeah, and I used this paper because it made me think of a bandana. So really cute. He looks really cute, but of course, yeah, this one needs a facelift. And then this one, wow, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, yeah, on this one, and you're going to see another one where I literally took the ink pad. I didn't like just ink. I mean, I just like, on the other one, it's so bad. It's red ink, and it looks like I just took it and smeared it all over the papers. But these are two funny photos of my kids where we were living back in Oregon. And when they get up older, when I start sharing layouts and they're older, I will probably put, sticky notes over them just for privacy's sake and everything. But you can't really see their faces in this, but they are, being silly. They got their underwear on their head and they're dancing with their rear ends out at me. And then look, he's got his underwear on his head and then they put a clear bucket on him. Oh yeah, that's real smart. But they were having a blast. And yeah, so I've got, look, they're hardly on there. So I've got magic mesh, and then I just did some obviously fussy cutting of letters and put them on there. But here's the brown on brown. So we've got this, I've got a blue mat again, and then I put it on this brown paper here on top of brown. And then I inked the edges in brown. Go figure. Who? I don't know. See, I told you I had no sense of style. I didn't know what I was doing. And this is a rub-on. It says boys will be boys. And then I inked up some chipboard pieces. And I've got this one pointing to this photo. But where? Yeah, there's nothing here. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. And then look at this. It's just empty. And no, I know you don't need to use up all the real estate of your 12 by 12 paper, but this definitely is a fail and needed something over here. I love the pictures, but we need to redo the whole thing. I worked at a daycare for a few years and I took care of the babies. And I had these two little girls from the time, this one was 6, Stevie was 6 weeks old, Katie was 8 weeks old. And oh, I loved those girls. I had so much fun taking care of them. I just loved them. And so I'm not so sure. This is better than the last one that I shared with you. But my inking ability was, pretty subpar. So I've obviously taken a sponge and tried to ink up the chipboard as best as I could, not realizing that the chipboard would just suck in that ink. So what you would need to do is like put some gesso down and then you can ink it up and it won't suck in all that ink. But I like this. Girls just want to have fun. And I think this and this is from close to my heart. I'm not so sure about the color scheme here. I've got red, white, and then this like orangey, peachy color. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible, but I like this, but that's about it. I like the sentiment. Girls just want to have fun. But I will redo that. And then this is a 2-page layout. So this is of our youngest son. And I was showing him as a child. He was very adventurous, liked to jump. So my husband took the boys to a park close to where he grew up while I was at work one day. Again, this is back in Oregon, but he took the kids to a park in Washington State. And so I'm not so sure about this layout. I don't think it's as bad, but, again, it's just not me who, it's just not my style. But I can see that I inked up some chipboard and just kind of played with it there. Put a strip of paper here. So there he is going down a slide. He was just a little toddler there, like 3 years old, I think. And then here he is getting ready to jump off the picnic table, I guess. His hands up like he's going to jump, I guess. There we go. And this is a rub-on. It says Jump for Joy. And then this must be a stamp, Serendipity. And so it's a 2-page layout because here he is as an adult. In Georgia, he was in the airborne division and he had jumped out of an airplane, his first jump. And so, delight. I did this rub-on. Awesome. What a blast. This is a stamp. And then following your dreams and then a chipboard exclamation. So I'm going to redo both pages, but I love the mat on this. So I will probably keep the mat I'll see if I can peel that rub-on off. If not, I'll put some type of embellishment there to cover that up. But yeah, I will redo that, but it's getting better, you know. And then we go into not so better. And so again, bear in mind, these are years ago when I really didn't know too much about what I was doing. But see the ink? I just took a red ink pad for some reason and just smushed it everywhere. I like distressing the pages, but now I know how to do it. There, it really looks like I just dropped an ink pad all over the paper. And this is an event, 4th of July event that our church put on in Springfield, Missouri. It was called I Love America. They no longer do it. It says I Love America, James River Assembly. And there's a big flag here, and it's actually a choir. Kind of the choir, the risers go into the flag, and the church choir sang patriotic songs there. We had a Christian concert, speaking, preaching. I think our governor came and visited, and then the fireworks that night. So I've got this picture here, me and some friends from church. And then this one, again, with the inking, with the inking. And my husband, my youngest son. I'm showing this because you guys have seen, if you follow me on Instagram, I've got pictures of my husband and I on there. But very loved friend. He's like family to us. And then there's our son, and my husband is acting like he's just sleeping it off and not hearing them. And there's the flag at night with the choir. All those little dots are people. Our oldest son was in there singing. So this is from July 08. That's how long ago it was. All right, so I just have some basic layout. This one I think I made at Scrapbook Generation. They had a class, and so it's a 2-page layout. This is not my style. Now, I don't mind the layout, but I will probably, I don't think I can pull this up. It's down pretty good. So I will probably just put white there and have the white, you know, instead of green on green or green on blue. I don't care for that. I do like this, A Star is Born. So yeah, that's that. And then here's one I put together at, I don't know if you'd call it a class, but I went to like a crop and at a person's home, and I haven't put pictures, and this was still years ago. So I'm kind of coming more into my own style. So it says Christmas. I've got chipboards. I've got this for a picture. I can do some journaling. I can put like a journal card there and do some journaling. I've got poinsettias that I put there, and you know, I'm kind of getting the flow. I've got Rick Rack ribbon. I've got red ribbon. And then this for a big picture and another picture, December 25th, stocking. So I'm, you know, this wasn't as old as the other ones. So I was actually, you know, kind of getting a little bit better. And then this one's my favorite one. And I made this when I was on the design team for Little Blue Button stamps. And that was a long time ago. I was learning how to do Copics. So this was one of the images that Olga made that, you know, she drew. And I was learning Copic marker, so I colored that and put that there. And this paper, and then this paper here is like felt. Well, I mean, it is felt. It's so, so soft. So I like the matting. So I've got black, I've got blue, and then I've got the red. I put this retro banner there, Snow Day, Burr. See, that's so pretty. I think I put diamond stickles on that. So you know I was coming into my own because you know how much I love diamond stickles. Then I've got this blue paper here, black, and then that. So see, I was actually learning, and then I just stopped. I just stopped scrapbooking when I was actually starting to get, you know, okay at it. So I am going to be starting up again. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. I know it's a little bit longer. If you are interested in seeing a video of me sharing with you a bunch of old scrapbook supplies that I found from companies that no longer exist. Some of the companies do. And a lot of embellishments. I have a little tote that I used to take to crops. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll do a video. If I don't get enough interest in that, I won't do it. But I do plan on using all of that scrapbooking paper. It's beautiful. And I said the other day, I don't have much in the way of scrapbooking. Oh yeah, I do. I just forgot totally that I had it. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.